introduce, you probably know the voice, you've heard him, but you probably don't know if it's really him. Before we get into your introduction though, you speak a bit of Patois, right?
Yeah, man, Modu.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how do you say what you just said about as a gentleman you have to have cologne in your car?
Well, me is a big man and me is a gentleman, so if you have something to smell good, pan.
Look, this guy will give us the answer we're looking for. So I'm going to play you a clip, right? This is a Jamaican who is giving directions to someone, okay? And we've been trying to understand what he's talking about.
Why do you want to understand what he's talking about?
Because I have to understand it. You never know when I could just go on a holiday in Jamaica and then I will be caught up in the same situation.
I bet you'd rather talk to somebody that will let you understand what he wants you to understand.
Yeah? Like you?
For me, I might find my way a bit more easier because I have
a bit of patois. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
But for you who don't have that in your ears, don't talk to the street people.
And that's why I need you to help me figure this thing out. So I'm going to play a clip.
Let's see.
Right? Have a listen to it and then try and interpret it for me.
All right.
Nice.
One big blue house, but it painted in a green. Yeah. Then you go drive past one house, it's a beware of dog, but it's only cow live there. Then you go reach a one pub. When you reach a one pub, you're gonna take 3 left right turn. You hear? 3 left right turn. Outside the pub, you go see one man, he got no legs.
I mean. So, well,
did you get that?
Well, I did, but I cannot recollect the whole thing he said because it's a bit funny at the tail of it. And, if you're playing it line by line, then I can tell you, all right.
So we should break it. We should break it down for you.
Exactly.
We'll break it down for you. Don't worry. Faculty.
Oh, I should have
sentence by sentence.
One big blue house, but it painted in a green.
Yeah.
We did painted in a green.
Okay, one big blue house.
He's saying it's a blue house, and at the same time, it used to be painted in green.
No, he's not saying it used to be painted. He said one.
He said one
big blue house painted in a green.
We did painted in a green. Play it again.
So, one big blue house, but it painted in a green.
We did paint in a green. So it used to be green, but now it's a big blue house.
Oh, that's what he's saying?
Of course, there's a past tense there. He said it did green. Play it again.
One big blue house, but it painted in a green.
Yeah. But it painted in a...
We did paint it in a green.
Did you hear the faculty? Because I didn't hear what
the
did
was fast. One big blue house, we did painted in a green.
Oh, okay.
So it's English. Patois is actually English.
Okay, let's go to the second one.
Second one.
Then you go drive past one house, it's a beware of dog, but it's only cow live there.
We drive past one house.
Yeah.
We have a symbol called beware of dogs.
Yeah.
Like that, it's warning you. So play it again, I mean.
Then you go drive past one house, it's a beware of dog.
One house, it's a beware of dogs.
Okay. And then at the part?
But it's only cow live there.
Come in again.
But it's only cow live there.
All right, that one, I didn't really get it because look here.
Well, so this part he's saying that you drive past a house that has beware of dogs, but it's actually cow.
In there.
COW that live there.
Exactly. So
okay,
now you get it.
Now that's not the part that we're very confused about.
Okay.
The third part is what everybody's very confused about right now.
When you reach a one pub, you're gonna take 3 left right turn.
When you reach our and turn, you're going to take 3. So he says 3. It means 3. Left turns.
No, left right turns.
Left right turns.
Listen to it again.
When you reach a one pub, you're gonna take 3 left right turn.
So it's just like a Ghanaian directing and say, we do junction, left and maybe to Toko when you
I see 3 left right turns.
Yeah, man.
And then need 3 left right turns.
Yeah, man, that's a street talk, take the first 10 right. Yeah, man. Cause you don't know who you are. Ask the question.
Yeah, but
man, it could have been a madman I talk to you.
So which one? So what? So with this one, right? Is he referring to a left turn or a right turn? That's
confusing you. So it means you have to walk on before he confuses you the more.
Yeah,
man. I know everybody you could ask Pond Street. Some people are vexed already. I will put you in the wrong route.
Anyway, sorry, guys. Jah Lead is in the studio. He was attempting to crack the code for us, but obviously, wasn't the pan and the screws are here. He's lost his screws long time ago. Anyway, it's good to have you in the studio, Jah Lead. I mean, thanks. I've been looking forward to this conversation. Faculty will tell you, and when he mentioned that you're coming through the studio, because I'm a big fan.
For real?
Oh yeah, Charlie, that's your tune.
Thank you.
Hello.
What do you mean, guy?
Na 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 na.
Yeah, you're a big fan, but you cannot sing the lyrics.
What did I say? Your call?
Should I sing it for you?
Yeah, sing it for me. Why not?
Hello. What do you mean, guy? My friend, I want you to know. What do me pass a people say,
oh yeah.
Hello. I walk rain with the wine and I'm baby. Friend was a few one veggie. My dear, me pass a people say, oh yeah. I'm feeling lonely tonight. Hey baby, I'm gonna feel it right. Meaning your bed, my nice.
Oh man, oh my goodness. What are you still doing in the police service anyway?
What am I still doing there?
Hey.
Well, I needed to work and I was working at the right time. I would just focus on my music and get it going.
But you had this long before you joined the service?
Sure, I did.
Or you only discovered it? Did you join the police band and you discovered your talent?
No, I had music all along. I mean,
you did?
Even before university, I was doing music.
Wow.
And went through the uni.
Yeah.
Did some courses that encompasses music.
Okay.
Economics, geography, African studies. And so I knew it by having to learn also, the literature of music.
Right.
I knew I'd want to do music one day. I wasn't too secure because I wasn't the type that easily got a manager or something to throw money into my work. So I had to go the hard way. I got myself a job. I work. I used part of the money to take care of myself, my family, and then I used part of the money to take care of my music.
Your music
and
career.
Kept me moving.
So in what your strategy was to be in the service for commercial, making your music go commercial, make some money, and to promote your music?
Well, just like everybody works and then gets an income and decides what to use the income for. I literally did the same thing. I work, and then whatever I use the money for, it should set me right. So if I spend it on music, it's much better for me. At least I'm securing some part of my life, which will one day feed me.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'm asking that because talent and passion can be a very strong driving force. It burns within you. So much that sometimes you feel like at a point you're asking yourself, what am I doing here? I should be doing that and that and that. And for your day job, which is being in the police service, which is equally demanding, how do you control that urge and that burning sensation within you to want to get into the studio and just do music?
I don't know how to explain it, but the truth is I get that urge a lot.
You do?
Yes. The beautiful thing is when I'm working, especially on nights, it's all about staying awake and then getting your work done. And
absolutely.
So that's when I end up practicing the more or creating in my head whilst I'm awake.
Yeah.
And so yes, having done that maybe throughout the week, going over a song over and over again, I know how it's composed. I'm building it gradually by rehearsing, and then by the time it comes out, it's that beautiful. So through the pain, I find the cure.
You find the cure.
I find the music.
How does the service receive what you do on the side? I know that you're not the first person to be combining, being in the service and doing music as well. But how's that dynamics playing out for you as far as your bosses, your, top hierarchy?
Well, everybody seemed to, love my kind of music. I think as the choice I made, I wanted to do respectable music, a music that will...
When you say respectable music, what do you mean?
Like, let me say much more careful music. Like, I intentionally tap into certain emotions of people, and I realized that was the side that would help me balance my job and then my music.
That's interesting.
Because there are certain kind of music, if you're doing, they're termed vulgar or some sort of that, and so it will be quicker for any superior to say, come on man, who is this? Cause a bad name or this to the name. But hey, look at the kind of music I sing. Like Serikeke, music is also a tool for societal reform.
Right.
And so if I have to be proactive as a police officer.
Yeah.
And then I'm using music to be proactive.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of like, welcomes it.
Has this, I mean, your music and what you're currently, the music, kind of music you do, right?
Yeah.
Has there been an instance where it's come in so handy in, like you said, reforming somebody who's on the other side of a law?
A lot of times.
Share some with me.
A lot of times. Just like you said, Lonely is one of your favorites.
Yeah, absolutely.
So one day, there was this issue. There was a raid at some place. This person was brought in.
Okay.
I mean, he happened to be innocent, but it was raiding, so. And then he sees me at the counter, like,
He recognized you?
Easily. I was surprised. Sometimes I forget I'm the Jah Lead doing music.
Okay.
And so I was like, he's like, bro, I know you. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. And he was brought to the station. So I'm like, okay, who am I? He's like, Jah Lead. I'm like, oh, for real? Like, yeah, bro. And we had a good talk. I asked him what brought him there. He explained it. I said, okay, let me find out. And by virtue of my music too, I have lots of colleagues that are closer to me, that love me.
Right.
That want to be at my shows and stuff. So I went in to ask. And then in the back and forth, we were able to sort out things. Something happened. I was about to play my show, and then I had done an advert for Boom Play in their jacket. Okay. Unfortunately for the guy, he was arrested whilst he was in a brief or singlet. And so it was cold. And in the evening. So when I came, he was like, yo, Jah, this your jacket. It's nice. I'm like, you want it? He's like, yeah. And then I'm like, you can have it. I took it off, and then I gave it to him.
I see.
And then he wore it. And I told him, all right, I found out about your thing. I can tell you by tomorrow you'll be leaving. So by the next day, he actually begged me, took my number. He made me do certain calls for him because he couldn't have his phone and everything. Okay. And so, having gone through all this, by the next day, he was, released. And then he couldn't wait to phone me and say, yo, Jah, thank you so much. Like, God bless you. I love your jacket so much. I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm hugging it like crazy.
Oh, wow.
I asked of you. They said you're not back on duty yet. You become a night.
Yeah.
I thank you so much, and then I keep praying for you, sour high, and thank you for helping me. And that was so, heartwarming for me, having helped somebody from the streets like that. So, yes,
interesting.
It's like that.
Interesting. But has it ever been a disadvantage? You know how fans can go a little haywire when they see the favorite celebrities, and this is you, a police officer, who's probably going to make an arrest. All right.
You see, that thing.
Touch wood. That is not someone like faculty.
That doesn't happen. Yes, I touch wood.
That's not someone like.
But the thing
if you meet someone like faculty, you say,
The thing is,
Jah Lead.
I'm coming from, a background.
Yeah.
I'm used to the street before joining police.
Oh, right.
By virtue of music.
Okay.
I know lots of people. I know lots of places. People feel welcoming when I'm in their midst.
Right.
Sometimes some of my friends just tap me and say, we are buying. And I said, Jah Lead there, street. And it feels good, you know what I mean? But people know I'm disciplined, and then when you're around me, you keep that discipline, and then we stay like friends and brothers, and we spend good time.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I love the beautiful synergy you have between your job and music as well. It seemed to be working for you.
I needed to go about it like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Lonely is such a big tune.
Thank you.
I think it was my first introduction to your music.
I believe.
Right. Do you have any other hits? You think any of your songs have done as big as Lonely is done?
Lonely is huge.
Yes.
Lonely is a monster hit for me.
You wrote it all by yourself, right?
I did.
Wow.
I did.
Wow.
Apart from Lonely, there is this song that also got numbers on my Spotify and then my foreign streaming platforms.
Okay.
Melanin. Because Melanin was released there in Amsterdam.
Okay.
By a producer manager called Papa, and so it had a certain kind of promotion, and then it gives it the numbers, and people get surprised when they hear that song. So yes, Lonely is a monster hit. Melanin is good. I've done Love Is Coming EP. I've done singles like Pretenders, addressing issues. I've done singles like Crazy, addressing societal issues. I've done a whole lot of songs. Osika, can you remember me?
Right.
The Love Is Coming EP alone has 6 songs.
Yeah.
Please, Crash, Weather.
Yeah.
Lockdown. It's a whole catalog.
And that's what you mean when you say you make reasonable music.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Songs that make sense.
That's what I mean.
Right.
That's what I mean.
Let's just stay on that for a minute. I mean, you know more than ever the impact of Red on our communities now.
Yeah, I see it. I hear it.
Have you interfaced with any of these guys who are on it?
Oh yeah, we've encountered a couple of them arrested.
How serious is it on the streets, man?
It's getting crazy. I wouldn't want to compare our country to any other country because in other countries it's worse. But we can curb it. We are just a country of like 34 million people. And so we have every authority and every muscles to curb it and then lower it. But in every society it is the rich people that control these things. It is the people in positions that are going through these things. And so the same people who are required to control it, if they end up dealing it, well, until it ends up in their family, and then their kids and other related, family members starts with it, then they know how, let me say, crazy it is.
I watched a conversation about, Red and the fact that, and the resource person was quite clear about the fact that a lot of times we think it's only the boys on the streets that become victims to this, but with Red it's different. You have people from all walks of life.
The truth is, when it comes to drugs, it is not just the people on the streets. There are medical drugs that medical personnel induce and then high on. They inject, they do stuff, morphine. Look here, drug usage cuts across. It's not just the streets. The streets is just, a handful of them hustling and then you see them physically. Now, these are people who have cars. The wealthy people, those that work in the medical fields, those that have friends that own pharmaceutical companies and stuff. So, looking at drug usage per se, you have to go wider. Now, the reason why the Red has become more problem is that the way it finds itself into our system. Like you can see, these are sold by mostly the Zamanama people.
Right.
And there are some they buy from the drugstores or the how do you call it, the pharmacies. There are some they buy them. And so at a point, we should think about how we buy medications, over-the-counter drugs, and then how we, because using multiple drugs for not being sick and then using it just to get high on, it's drug, not just Red.
Yeah. It's sad. When you watch some of the videos and you find very young, productive, energies going waste because of.
It's crazy. People sniff glue, you know that?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Glue.
Sad. But hopefully people like yourself who are in the service using music to project, societal vices and issues will be able to reach hearts like that, because like you said, your background gives you lets you interface
to most of
exactly. Speaking of music, I know you've got a brand new one.
Yeah, Hand of Jah.
Hand of Jah.
Yeah.
Is this Hand of Jah as in Jah Lead or Hand of Jah as in Jah? Nyamin Sano.
Yeah.
What's the story behind this?
Well, I suffered this big depression. I felt I couldn't come back to music no more.
In 2023?
Yeah. Yeah. Having had my child in Germany and then, losing the child's mother after the child was 5 months. I was in Ghana. I'm stuck here.
That was a big blow.
I'm trying to get back. Everything was like jamming up in my face. I was going through it.
How do you deal with depression, Jah Lead?
Well, I think I'm blessed. First of all, my name Jah Lead makes me open my ears and my mind to God. So almost everything inspires me. When I see people going hard at their work, it inspires me. When I see lazy people, it makes me feel like, no, if I'm lazy, I'm going to be here. And so I have to move on. Like there's a whole lot that I had to harden myself with, read more, listen to the right stuffs, and then, imbibe with them. And that helped me read the Bible sometimes.
How did you survive 2023, losing your... was she your wife or your baby mama?
I wasn't legally married to her, so she was my baby mama.
Right.
It was unexpected. Like I had spoken to her 15 minutes, she died. I don't know what happened.
At home or in the hospital?
She was home with the baby. And I don't know. I'm trying to find the answers, but I'm not getting them.
And the baby was home alone? So, she died?
No, the baby has elder siblings.
Okay.
And so one elder sibling actually had baby cry and then went to check. The mother was on the floor, called the ambulance, called the police. It was time for me to call, so I was calling. I was having actually a meeting and then decided, all right, give me a minute, I'm going to call back. I called back. This is the situation. And the police spoke to me, like, have patience, we're trying to do everything to revive her. It just didn't work.
That's some serious.
The unfortunate thing is, right now sitting here, what made me do Hand of Jah?
Yeah.
I'm being blamed for her death. Whilst I was in Ghana.
You're being blamed for her death?
By her mother.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe love can kill.
Okay, but you weren't even around when she died.
I was in Ghana. So
is she Ghanaian or she's German?
Well, she's German, Ghanaian born German.
Okay.
And all I feel right now is to sing my music to go see my son. And my music is going to open my way.
Have you been denied access to your son? To your children?
Not really, but you know, our job here and then your pay and your slip and everything, man. They're just going to tell you cannot take care of your stay there.
So you've been denied visas several times?
Well, I tried my first and then they told me, yes, your child is a German, but your income and this, that, all right, you need this, you need that, you need that. I said, okay, then I'm going to sing my music, make the money and come back. So I'm on a course. I'm a rebel with the course.
That's a tough one.
Exactly. So, yeah, I smell now. I've gone over crying. I've overcried, lost my voice. At a point, I couldn't hear myself again. Here we are now, Ebenezer, and we are going to carry on and sing to go meet my baby. Sit with him, have explanations, let him feel like he got a dad. Have you had the chance to speak to him after the incident? The grandmother has tried. I don't want to discuss this on radio, honestly, but I've been blocked from any means of reaching my
your
child.
Children. Okay.
So I sing music and I know definitely it's going to be played there and he's going to hear me one day.
Right.
I'm going to meet him one day. He's going to know that papa nyakwasi abi. Name for whatever sake, maybe love can kill.
That's unfortunate. I mean, very, 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 very unfortunate turn of events.
And then the music pain too. You know, in this industry, I mean, when it becomes that you're being cheated and then glaring under your eyes and you're trying to say something and somebody's trying to chop off your work and block your work. You know why Lonely couldn't reach the heights, but gradually is reaching? The same producer that produced the Jah Master J ended up blocking my means of promoting it. Meanwhile, my means of promoting it was reaching further than you. Where I have 665K, he is going to file copyright that the rightful master copy owner has filed against me. You go and check his page, he has 1.5, and then he's still blocking where the thing is running up. So I put all in the pain and then unleash it in Hand of Jah.
Have you resolved your issue with J Master J?
Well, he does not want to resolve it. He apparently, I had a talk with him and then he mentioned to me, why you back on officer, why you be a Mede debia meya mayama brafo mayama we messing ayebio yam just obey to me ayebio. So all I told him was,
so you're still recording with him?
No.
Okay. You're not friends at this point?
Nah. We were cool. We were friends.
You were business partners?
He made it like that. I thought we were growing into a business kind of partnership thing. But he made it this way.
So you've cut contact with him completely?
Yeah, apparently. I need that too.
You need that too. So this new single or this new project you've worked on is your expression of how life has treated you in recent times.
Exactly.
And you're sort of releasing all the stress and all the pain from losing your baby mama, being cut off from speaking to your son, and of course your relationship with JMJ going south.
Yeah.
All into this project, right?
Yeah.
What's the title again?
Hand of Jah.
Okay. Can we have a listen to it?
No, me. Want to when me fi tell them me no need gun fi gun them down. No, me no need knife fi cut them. Leave them inna the hands of Jah. Oh Lord, nah.
This one. Hand of Jah. You don't need a knife. You don't need a gun. You leave them in the hands of Jah.
Exactly.
Wow. Only God can decide.
Exactly.
It's coming from a really deep place, isn't it?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
That's why I brought my guitarist. I want to sing it for you so you hear the lyrics.
Please, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Right away?
Yeah, man.
Run
Let's
it
hear
now.
it. Yes.
All right then.
We're not wasting time at all. Let's hear it.
All right, I can't turn my camera now. Then I have a view of us. What do you mean? Easy. Can the people hear me now? I'm gonna relax and sing this song, cause when I heat up, I go and pan JMJ. Hear this. Na 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 na. Well, na 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 na. Yeah. Oh, nah, nah. Want to when me fi tell them I no need gun fi gun them down. Me no need knife fi cut them. I left them in the hands of Jah. Dirty mind no need broom fi sweep. Hey, dirty heart no need soap fi clean. So be left them in the hands of Jah. Yeah, want to when me fi tell them. Want to when me fi tell them. Want to when me fi tell them. Oh, now.
Your number one drive time show in the city. Free FM Drive.
Oh God, well, from long my mama told me this. Mama said, son, do your thing and never forget to pray. And never trust no shadow after dark. Let Jah guide your footsteps, now me sit here. Evil men do what I live after day. Some of them are holy the PhDs. Some of them are love the weighty. Some of them are just be doubting Thomas. Them hiding just too bad, mind you. From long my mama told me this. Me mama said, son, do your thing and never forget to pray. Never trust no shadow after that. Let God guide your footsteps, me set here. Evil men do what I live after.
Free FM Drive.
Oh my goodness, what a tune! See, I can sense that you're getting emotional. I can sense it.
Yeah.
That explains why you're wearing dark shades, because you don't want me to see the tears in your eyes. I know, see, his eyes are all red. Oh my gosh, this is coming from a really deep place.
Yeah.
Do you need a moment?
No, I'm alright.
You sure?
I'm alright. Shouts to my baby, your monster, and the mother.
Nice one.
Either big up yourself and they're listening.
God has got
I
you.
care them.
You're gonna be alright.
Care about them.
Well, we've got to be wrapping up. Yeah, I see Beatrice in the studio getting ready for the news at 5. But hey, thank you so much for coming in and opening up about, all that you're dealing with. And you put it into a really beautiful song. And I pray that, especially when, the part where you're trying to show up some money and go see your son, I pray that God makes it happen as soon as possible.
January.
Yeah. All right, guys. The drive continues after this, after Hot Edition. We'll be right back.
You're a monster. Yeah, though we are walk through the valley of the shadow of death.